Consistency is key to becoming a good Forex trader. Let's discuss that and more right now. Hello Forex traders, Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach. Today is Friday, the 24th of June, and in this video and podcast, I want to discuss a very, very important aspect of what makes a person a good Forex trader. But just before that, I also want to let you know that today is the Brexit vote decision day. And right behind me on the charts now, the pound's gone from being very, very strong to all of a sudden it's just crashed. In fact, the pound yen has already crashed 1,300 pips so far today, and the new day is only 3 hours old. And that's as some of the early votes have come in out of the UK. But I would think that looking at the longer term charts, the Remain vote is likely to remain, UK is likely to remain within Europe. That's what the charts are telling me on longer term. But of course, anything could happen. And by the time you watch this video or listen to this podcast, you'll know the result out of the UK. So back to the topic for today, which is all about consistency. You see, as a trader, of course, it's important that you have a strategy. And a good strategy, one that works, one that suits you. And of course, money management is important as well. And of course, controlling your emotions is an important part as well. But consistency in how you trade is also a very, very important part of becoming a good trader. Now, what I mean by that is just think of a few things. For example, every day for the past almost 7 years now, between 5 o'clock and 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's New York time, I've posted on my membership site the trades that I'm looking at taking to my clients, specific analysis. It's there every single day of the trading week. Doesn't matter whether I'm at home, I'm traveling, I'm flying, I'm overseas. Every day between 5 and 5:30, I have that consistency of looking at the daily charts and posting for my clients. Every Friday for almost probably 4 or 5 years now, I've made these videos and podcasts. That's consistency. And so consistency within your trading is no different. If you have consistency, then things become, things work out well. So you need to have consistency in the times that you trade, the time of days that you trade, the pairs that you like to look at, the time frame charts that you look at, the technical setups, or if you're a fundamental trader, the setups that you're looking for. That type of consistency. When a trade is open, are you consistent with the way that you manage a trade? Are you consistent with the position size that you take or the risk that you take? So that type of consistency is a very I suppose it's a part of trading that people don't think about enough. It's not thought as that important, but it really, really is important. See, the amount of people that come to me and they'll go, "Hey Andrew, my trading's going really well, but all of a sudden this one trade wiped out all of these good trades." Well, that's not consistent, is it? Because something's gone wrong. Whether it's a position size, you've suddenly doubled up in your position size. I have people write to me and say, this one bad trade wiped out a whole big chunk of my account. And then they tell me they didn't put a stop loss in. But all the other trades they had a stop loss in, but for some reason they weren't consistent. They didn't put a stop loss in. And of course, that's the trade that goes wrong. People, add to positions when normally they don't add to position. And again, that happens to be the trade that goes wrong. People have revenge trading. I suddenly took this trade. It was a perfect trade and it went against me. So now they'll then go and trade the other way. Or people do some crazy, crazy things. And it all comes back to consistency. And of course, controlling your emotions, your fear, your greed, all that type of important things come into trading as well. So consistency within your trading, consistency as a person is really, really important. How many times do you go and look at something that you've done silly in your trading and you just realize that those bad trades have only occurred because you've broken your rules? It wasn't the type of setup that you're looking for. You did something silly in terms of you added too big a position size, or you closed the trade, way too early for some emotional reactionary reason, not because your plan was to close then. So all those things come back to consistency. Consistency is the key to becoming a good Forex trader. So that's it for this week's video and podcast. Hope you've enjoyed that session. Take some key points out of that. If you are trading right now, with Brexit going on, I'd suggest get out of your trades. I just think it's too risky to be trading right now with this news going on. It's only like 1 or 2 days of the entire year not to trade. Start again next week once all the news is settled down and we have a decision whether Britain is staying or not. So have a great weekend and look forward to talking to you this time next week.